Alright everyone, another day, another BTD6 video. Now, we've only got one challenge to get through today sent in by one of you guys, but we will also do today's advanced challenge alongside it just to make up for it. So, today's challenge is by Flynn, and he has sent us, I know it's always starting with ZMG, RYVK, okay. I believe, yes, okay. So Flynn has sent us this challenge. It is called, Is There an Easy Solution? 46 people have liked it, and 32% of people have actually beaten it. So let's have a look to see what this is. Okay, so hard chimps. Okay, the rules are looking interesting. It's only one round, thank the Lord. Ooh, regrow all camo. Single life. Could this? Okay, ceramic health and regrow rate are insane. Okay, we're not allowed the balloon solver, which seems completely fair. We're not allowed to nuke the entire board, which also seems completely fair. What would the middle path do for us here? I suppose it would avoid certain certain one-shot, one-kill things alongside just freezing them all. And you're not allowed a village. Okay, so that's a very big hint for us. Okay, let's dive into this. So, if you didn't realize, if you're not allowed a village, that means you need to get a tower that can both see and pop camo balloons effectively. So anything that can't pop camo here by itself is immediately out of the question. So like, druids, completely out of the question because they're restricted anyway. I guess we could also look at that, like anything that's restricted is most likely not gonna be the intended solution, but maybe we could do something with an alchemist buff. So my first instinct is to immediately go crossbow master, quick shots, and I know that the regrow rate is insane, and the actual health of them as well is quite high. But I just want to see if this works out. Because I know that the crossbow master can pop leads. Or could this... He's doing a decent job. Just not the best of jobs. Okay, so I don't think that's it, considering we didn't pop quite a large amount. Okay, so we didn't get it first try, which is good. I like that we don't get it first try. This is interesting. Okay, so we do have a pretty strict budget. I wonder. Okay, so let's try out a wizard. I don't think we can afford the top path, but we most certainly can afford a Prince of Darkness, which I believe can pop leads. No, it cannot. Okay, never mind. So that's just a fail. We're gonna have to go for the middle cross path if we want to pop leads, which is fine. We can still do that. I'm just thinking, maybe these Moabs we're sending back actually deal like insane amounts of damage. Don't get me wrong, they certainly did pop the massively buffed ceramics, but not quickly enough. Spiked mines? Could that do it? There's potential. Get the faster production. I mean, we've got extra cash, we may as well spend it, right? But what on? Honestly, I don't know. We need something that can see camos if we were going to spend it on something. We'll just let it go through for now. See if this can do any damage. Oh! That actually worked very well. Okay. So it didn't pop them all, obviously, but that worked extremely well. Okay, so that most certainly popped the first wave. Maybe if we just double down on 2 of these, it could work really well. Perhaps. Because we actually managed to destroy that entire first wave of ceramics fairly quickly, which was crazy, but we did. Okay, but apparently that time we did not. I'm officially confused. It's because of where I placed it? Surely it wasn't because I added another Spike Factory into the mix? Surely not. Was it? Maybe it did throw it off somehow. Let's just try it again. Because we managed to blow up the entire... Maybe it was just the splash damage was a bit more precise that first time around. Alright. Ooh, okay, so that was very close. But yeah, there is like a very slight break in between when the spiked mines can like blow them all up as a group. So we'll send off the first wave and see if this can solo just by itself for now. And then if it can, then maybe we'll have enough money to buy another one, which shouldn't affect the damage. Oh, we don't have enough money. That kinda sucks. Alright, well, I guess we'll just try for now. Yep, there it goes. Okay, so that could potentially be a possible solution. It's not going to be an easy one, don't get me wrong, but maybe if we alchemist buff it. Hopefully that doesn't attack any balloons. Or oh well, it can't see camo. Of course it won't. It's perfect. Okay, maybe if we just have more spiked mines that are a bit stronger. Ooh, that's promising. It's looking promising. Admittedly though, could do with some more buffs. Oh. Okay, maybe this is it. Just give it some more speed. Oh, these leads might screw us over. Ooh, we did it. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm not even sure if that was the intended solution. I hope it was. Actually, you know what? I hope it wasn't. And I hope that I've secretly just found a different solution to this problem. But there you go. The spike factory actually did it. We kept on going, and we managed to smash it out. Flynn, do let me know if you had a different solution in mind, because I really want to know. Actually, I want to try snipers, because I've heard, well, nowhere like fancy or specific, but I've heard that the shrapnel shot and elite defender is actually really freaking strong, and I don't know how true that is. Like, it's not going to be able to pop the leads, I know that much, but like we had before, we could just have like a spike factory at the end here for the leads. We don't necessarily need the... Oh, actually, we can just alch buff the sniper. What am I thinking? I know it doesn't sell for any money, but... There we go. Alright, let's try this. I want to see if this works. Oh, no, it wouldn't. Yeah, okay, no, that's just going to cause a massive regrow farm, never mind. Okay, so I think maybe we did hit the intended solution, but if we didn't, then I'd be intrigued to know what the intended solution actually was. Okay, very interesting, Flynn. I hope that my way of beating the level was a surprise to you, because I don't... Wait, what? Played. No challenges found. Okay, weird. I've never sorted by played, but I'm pretty sure I've played some games. Okay, so there you go. That was Flynn's challenge. Give it a go yourself. Try and figure out a different way to get through it without using Spike Factory, and presumably there is a way. Okay, so this is the advanced daily challenge. Green Sticky Monkey by Fiocides? Flowsides? I can't tell if that's an L or an I. I think it's an L. No, that would be an L. So, Fiocides. I don't even know, but it's looking like a mighty heavily changed... Oh, wow. Holy... Oh, it's one round. Never mind. I was gonna be like, Jesus, you want me to go through an entire game with this? But no, it's just another one round challenge. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We do have Quincy, but I feel like that's useless for one round. What is this round? Bunch of regrow ceramics. Anything else? Presumably there's more after this. Okay, some fortified regrow ceramics. That's fine. But I presume there might be Moabs later on as well. So what can we do here? No balloon solver at all. Maybe it's just a bunch of druids of the jungle. Because I mean they weren't camouflaged, were they? Honestly, don't remember. So if we just do this, get glue hose and stronger glue, and then they do give us 5 druids, which is making me suspicious about Druid of the Jungle. So we're gonna try this one out. Oh, come on. So essentially, if you don't know about Druid of the Jungle, it just makes it so that all of the ceramics will be pretty much insta-popped. And then we'll go for our classic, our fan favorite. The good old 401 Ninja and Alchemist. I suppose we can also just put up some pins as well to potentially shred some extra damage in there and stun the balloons. Those aren't getting in the way of the buffs. Quincy, I don't even think it's worth placing here, to be honest, at this point. I guess because we have extra cash we may as well. Oh, actually let's get a village up. Oh, we can't even go down the middle path. Oh well, the bigger radius and jungle drums is good enough. So we've got quite a bit of extra cash, so let's try and give these guys lightning. There we go. What else? Let's just place Quincy. There we go. So you're only going to be buffing the ninja, I hope, which should be pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can one-shot this challenge. So essentially all the druids will be grabbing the ceramics and popping them down to nothing. They will also be turning the regrows into regular ceramics. Oh, those are camouflaged. Right. Okay, well we're gonna need a different strategy then, aren't we? Because that's just gonna run straight through. Okay, could it be another Spike Factory victory? Perhaps. Let's try Permaspike. I don't remember how good Permaspike actually is these days, but I know it's not fantastic compared to some others. So we'll try this. Let's see how this goes. We don't have a lot more money, so we may as well just leave it at that and hope for the best. I don't actually remember how great Permaspike is. I know before it was nerfed, it was insanely. Okay, now we just create a massive regrow farm and make it useless. All right, we'll go with the strategy we used last challenge, and we'll see if this one works, because this packs a little bit more of a punch. And actually we have quite a lot left over, so maybe we will try and decamo, or not decamo, de-regrow some of these guys, if we can help it. Because everybody knows the Spike Factory does not care about camouflage balloons. So hopefully we can take out enough of these regular ones so that they don't cause too much damage to the spike pile back here. And so they can just mainly focus on dealing with the camouflaged ones. As for potentially Moabs, I'm not sure what we do. Okay, there's a BFB. Suppose we can... Oh, if we even live through this, we can... Oh, I did not mean to balloon trap, but screw it, it's working. Oh, no! We just lost to that. Okay, so I think that was the right idea. That was most certainly the right idea. Very funny how we pretty much have to do the same strategy in two different modes. And pretty crazy that I got challenged to do this well before this daily challenge came out. So Flynn couldn't have, like, predicted that, but essentially the daily challenge and his challenge... Oh no, that was too many. The daily challenge and his challenge were pretty similar. Okay, and then we get ourselves an engineer. Go on the bottom path. So essentially, we're just trying to make it so that we can one-shot a lot of these ceramics with the druids, and then throw some of them into these balloon traps, or throw some of these ones into the balloon traps. If it respawns, hello? Thank you. Oh, it doesn't even go into them. That's dandy. Okay, well then, how... Because surely now we can get through this lot of... Yeah, so now that we've actually placed these druids at the start of the game, we can actually get through them. We can actually get through the camo ones peacefully. How are we going for these guys? I think we're alright. Maybe distraction would be good. Distraction and faster throwing. Aim at the strong ones. Or maybe not, because you'll just hit the mob a lot. Okay, so the distraction ninja would have been helpful to have at the start as well. But it looks like we're just down to this BFB. But according to the rules, the BFB has 1000% health. So this is going to be tricky, to say the bloody least. So this BFB and the 4 Moabs inside of it have 1000% more health than they normally would. Which means this is going to be pain. But hopefully the spiked mines will have prepared enough by the time it gets to it. But this is going to take a freaking while to actually get through. Okay, but we've done one physical identifier amount of damage to it, which is pretty good for a bunch of rando small-time towers. We don't really have enough money to do much else here. We could give you druidic reach so that you can reach further down here before it fades out of your attack range. But other than that, we can't do a whole lot. But we're actually doing decent damage to this guy. Like, I know it's at like 25% regular speed, but still, for 1000% more health, these guys are going ham. This is quite amazing. But yeah, if I could have afforded another balloon trap, that's what I would have gone for. Maybe if I put the monkey village up and put all the druids around after that, with like a discount village, maybe I could have afforded a balloon trap, another one, to make this a little bit easy on us. But the spiked mines are getting all of the love today. These are actually really good. Like, we beat round 63 with spiked mines when they were camouflaged regrow ceramics, which is pretty insane. Like, I would not have expected spiked mines to be that good, but I guess they were, which is lovely to know. Could potentially use that for future games. So all we have to do really is pop all this. We pop all the Moabs and we win. Well, we pop all the Moabs before they hit the spiked mines and we win. But if they hit the spiked mines first, they could tank through a lot of the damage, especially because we're on this like sort of angle. So if they hit here and just take out like half of this and half, pretty much all of that, before the ceramics come out, we could be pretty screwed. But as it stands, they're looking pretty hurt at the moment. Okay. No bandages across the top of them yet. I mean, they've got bandages on the nose, but I'm pretty sure there's one more phase of damage before... There it is, there's the bandage on the top. Okay, so it's all up to the spiked mines now. Can the spiked mines win us 2 challenges in a row? There's one. Come on. Hey, there it is. Oh, I forgot about that. Once they popped, the druids can kick in and just yank them all. Alright. I honestly didn't plan that, and I don't think Flynn did either, but we've just we've just beaten two challenges with spiked mines. You know what? Those are pretty quick. How long will this take? It's just around 40. Okay, so we have to beat round 40 with only tier 3s by the looks of it, which shouldn't be too difficult. We know of some good tier 3s. No Alchemist, which is a bit of a bummer. But we have the Spike Factory. I feel like we're obliged to start off with the Spike Factory. We just have to. We just have to. It's been the OG throughout these last 2 maps. We can't just leave it and be like, nah, you're not needed. We will place a Dart Monkey though to speed things up a bit. Oh wow, he actually didn't leave any. Huh. Cool. Alright, but damn, Spike Factory's working hard today. Usually doesn't get much love from me, but these challenges seem to make him quite amazing. Maybe I shouldn't call it EA. I just called it EA because I was like, what puts out appealing spikes and piles of danger? And I just thought EA, you know? Like, spike piles at first seem quite cool because they're going to deal with all my problems down here. But then again, it's also just like, you're paying for a machine to puff out a bunch of spiky bull. So, kind of reminded me of EA. No offense to EA, but honestly, The Sims 4, all of the DLC added up is like 20 times the original game's price. Just include some of the DLC with the game. And all your microtransaction BS as well. Just leave it be. Make it optional. Make it that you can earn everything you can get from microtransactions in-game. And just leave it out of it. Hearthstone did that really well. Like, you can use microtransactions. It's kind of like Overwatch. You can use microtransactions to get loot boxes or card packs in Hearthstone's case, but you can also use in-game currency to get those same things. So you're not missing out. Except in Hearthstone's case, well, no, in Hearthstone's case, the only thing you can buy with real money that's not available in-game as like a collectible passively is like hero portraits, which is the same with Overwatch. Blizzard's just amazing. Blizzard's pretty dope. EA needs to be more like Blizzard. Alright, but we seem to be cruising pretty nicely so far. I'm tempted to upgrade my Dart Monkey just so that this starts speeding up a bit, but at the same time, the reason we're doing this challenge is because the first 2 maps, or the first 2 challenges, seemed rather quick. Like, I was not expecting to be just instantly spiked mines done, you know? Like, there was so many other options I could have gone with, but it's just so handy because the Spike Factory does not care about camo balloons whatsoever. So camo balloons don't, like, float over the spikes, because all the balloons float the same way. So if one gets popped, a camo balloon doesn't have wings, so it should just get popped as well. Makes complete sense. Alright. How are we going to deal with this Moab? Probably a cannon. Probably a sniper as well. Snipers and cannons, both high damage for tier 3 upgrades. Not too shabby at all. So we can work on getting them. Even the tack shooter's pretty decent at tier 3. The boomerang monkey, we could get a pretty dope boomerang monkey. So maybe we'll do that. But I want to get at least this Spike Factory to a 2-2. A 2-2-0 before we move on. Okay, so now I can pop leads, that's beautiful. And then we will get it to spit out even faster production. But damn, this Dart Monkey's actually doing pretty solid for himself. Like, he's not leaving the Spike Factory with too much work, you know? The Spike Factory's not getting overwhelmed by simple balloons. It's very peaceful, very nice. Alright, big wave of blues at the end, but Dart Monkey's got most of that covered. But yeah, this seems to be Spike Factory Appreciation Day. Because every single challenge has allowed us to use it. And I mean, it's been the solution to 2 of our challenges, so why not 3? So let's get it. I really do wonder now if Flynn intended that to be the solution, or if he did it another way. Because essentially, if you don't know, if you create a custom challenge in BTD6, you have to first beat it yourself to prove to the Ninja Kiwi that it is possible, and you're not putting up a challenge that can't be beaten. And then once you've beaten it, then you can post it and other people can play it. So I'm wondering if Flynn beat it a different way from me, or if I had the intended solution, so to speak. Alright, so we're pretty close to getting our faster production here. Actually, you know what? We should probably get Gwen first, huh? Gwen is more likely the priority here. So we'll get Gwen. Put him right there. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. And fire. Alright. So Gwen's pretty strong for a hero. Probably one of the strongest for the amount of money that costs to buy him/her. I say him/her because depending on which skin you have equipped changes the what is it? Changes the sex, not the gender? Or is it the gender? I'm not actually sure. I know there's a difference between the two words, I'm just not informed on it. Gender? No, it would change the sex. Alright, so there we go. We've got our 220 beautiful spike factory. Gwendolyn's happily handling most of these balloons now. Dark Monkey's starting to slack off, but that's expected. We need Moab popping power, because Spike Factory's got our back for lead balloons, as well as camo balloons early on. We could get a wizard with a wall of fire, which I think would be pretty dope. So if we can just kind of make him purposely aim a wall of fire right down here, and then we'll go for the bottom part so that he can see camo balloons, and so that he can't see over obstacles, purposefully, so that he can't put a wall of fire here or over here somewhere. So essentially we're just limiting him to putting a wall of fire on this track, which is pretty much what we want. We don't want him like placing one here, and then the Moab goes past it and just ignores it, and then placing another one here, and then just gets a free ride through. We want it to be consistently here, so that we know where the wall of fire is going to be. Alright, we're actually destroying this so far. I thought this would be a lot more difficult than I guess I overestimated this map. I definitely overestimated the last two challenges. I really thought that was going to take me like a few hours to get through both of those. Because damn, they were both one-round challenges, but they both required a pretty, not too specific, but a good idea of what to use to get the solution. So yeah, Flynn, if you're watching this, please let me know if I got the intended solution or not. And if not, then let me know how you got through it. Because I'm really interested to see if I got it through it the same way that you did. Okay, purple balloons. A little bit of an issue, but that's okay. Get the faster firing. Even faster firing. Come on, balloons. There we go. Put them on strong. And now we will try and get full metal jacket and whatever the upgrade after that is called. Larger caliber, that was it. Or large caliber. Okay, I think at this point, once we get large caliber, and maybe the one beyond it, the ceramic one, then we should be good, really. The Spike Factory is going to carry us quite hard. But we're doing well so far. Okay. Just get this larger caliber, pop through 7 layers is amazing. Especially in the early rounds, which is all that we actually have to get through here. There we go, look at that. The sniper's holding off just on his own right now. Which is pretty nice. Alright, boomerang is cheap and also very effective if you get the bionic boomer. So we're going to go for that. Bionic boomerang. It's pretty cheap, but it has a very good damage output. So I'm thinking that'll be next on the agenda. Honestly, tier 3 towers aren't as bad as I originally thought. Like, usually the towers I go for are tier 4. But tier 3's definitely not something to ignore. Tier 3s are very strong in their own way. Like, deadly precision plus 20 damage per shot. That's pretty insane. And then semi-automatic attacks 3 times as fast. That's dope. So we're going to get ourselves the bionic boomerang here. Also another very good upgrade. Like, look how well that's handling all of those wounds. Just shredding through them. And you know what? We're not even going to place a ninja. We don't need them. We can handle this on our own without the ninja. I don't know why they give us a banana farm. To me, banana farms are more for, like, if you're playing into the late game rather than early game stuff like 1 to 40 or single round things. So I don't know why they gave us a banana farm. I mean, at least they limited it to tier 3 so it sticks with the theme, but still, there's really no need for a banana farm at this point in time. Alright, but I think we're about to crush this. Because I don't see a way that we can actually fail this unless the Moab strength is like up by 5,000% and I just didn't realise. Pretty sure I would have realised if that was the case. There you go, Wall of Fire doing its thing. Absolutely shredding. And we'll get a Dragon's Breath just to add insult to injury. Make our wizard even stronger than normal. We'll give you some camo detection just so you don't feel left out. Because he seems a bit left out now that we've got stronger towers surrounding him. So we'll try and beef him out a little bit, make him a bit stronger. A bit more able to compete with the other towers. That'd be nice, that'd be nice. Alright, but here's round 39, ends with the regrow rainbows. There it is. Round 40, sorted with a wall of fire, mostly. Alright, that was easy enough. And there we go. There's Flynn's daily challenge alongside the 2... Well, Flynn's daily challenge makes it sound like I'm asking him for challenges every day. Well, that was Flynn's custom challenge on logs around 63. You guys saw the code if you want to try it out for yourselves. And we've also got Green Sticky Monkey by Fiocides. Fiocides? I am sorry about your name. I'm sorry about messing it up. Not sorry that you got that name, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, and we also had Brandon Makara's challenge. Okay, so there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. The next BTD video should be the next Odyssey. So I will see you guys when that happens.